Hello, my name is Maeve Kennelly, and I'm a prevention specialist with Wayside Youth and Family Support Network. I'm pleased to be here hosting this News Now health update with my colleague Lisa Gibalerio. Lisa is a public health educator at Wayside and oversees the Belmont Wellness Coalition. Today, we're going to be talking about how and when to have difficult conversations with other parents. So, Lisa, how do parents decide when and if they should talk with another parent about what's happening in a friend group?
Thank you, Maeve. Yes, this is a great topic because it does come up with parents. So experts advise that assuming we are not talking about elementary aged kids, that really parents should reach out to other parents only when it's absolutely necessary. So, for example, when it's a safety issue or something serious is happening. Otherwise, it's best to give your own child the tools to problem solve on their own. And this will, serve them in all sorts of instances in life, in jobs, in college. So if it's serious, if it's a safety issue, and then one other piece of advice from the experts is if what's happening is occurring at school, for example, cheating or something that's on school grounds, it's really advised to talk first with school authorities, like the teacher or the principal.
Got it. So let's say it's a safety issue. What are some guidelines around even starting a conversation with parents?
Right. So first guideline is make sure you are clear about what you're trying to communicate. Are you merely expressing a concern? Or are you asking for intervention? Perhaps you just want, the other parent to be aware of a situation. A good framework is to ask for their help in addressing what's happening, and definitely avoid being critical or judgmental. That will likely create defensiveness.
Right. And any guidance for if a parent you are talking to does become judgmental?
Yes, immediately validate them and own what you can own. So you might want to say, look, I know this is a really hard conversation, and I'm so sorry if I came across judgmental. I just wanted to bring this up. I thought you might like to know. Also, Maeve, another good piece of advice is to use I statements. So that would look like, when I overheard the kids talking about partying after prom, I felt really concerned, and I thought you might want to know what I had heard also.
Right. Thank you. So you mentioned substance misuse. Should you ever just speak directly to a teen?
So it really does depend on your relationship with that teen, but overall, experts advise not speaking directly to another child.
Right. And do you think there's anything else parents need to know?
Yeah, I would just say that all parents are concerned about their kids, and they want their kids to be well-adjusted and happy, but they really need to balance that instinct against becoming overly involved in their lives. So again, step in only when necessary, only when it's a safety issue or an issue that's causing your child a lot of anxiety or stress. Again, focus on building their own resiliency, building their own problem-solving skills. And I would say, lastly, if your teenager has a friend group and you kind of know the parents of those friends, I would say reach out ahead of time, reach out before there's a problem and say, look, if we find out something is happening, either, regardless if it's, a substance misuse issue or anything else, is this something we can come to each other with? And you could even say, I'd be comfortable if you came with me. Are you guys comfortable if we come to each other? And that way, you've kind of addressed the potential of having these kinds of conversations. But that's about all on this topic.
Awesome. Thank you, Lisa. That is helpful information. Until next time, this has been a News Now Health Update.
Thank you.
Major funding for the Belmont Media Center is paid by franchise fees from Comcast, Verizon, provided through the town of Belmont, Additional support is provided by our business and community sponsors, including Russian School of Mathematics and Man, Monderer Design, Tamsin Kaplan, Alden Lock and Security, Nursing on Demand, Trinkdish and Craft Beer Cellar, and by Bethel Temple Center, Belmont Chinese American Association, National Association of Armenian Studies and Research, and by you. Thank you. Support live and local TV coverage of public meetings, school events, town activities, and hyper-local news by donating to BMC at belmontmedia.org/donate.